So here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are all well. Now, today is Monday, the 7th of February 2022, and I've got two decks of cards in front of me. So I'm just going to bring us some thoughts, what we need to maybe remember or take in or meditate on or just completely ignore. So it's really your personal choice. But what I will present you as I sit here quietly is that when I'm looking out of my window, I see one tree. And then when I'm looking out of another window, I see another tree. And then quite interestingly, on the top of the tree, how the branches are shaping themselves, it looks like a heart. And now over there, I see a heart. And then from another window, I see that the other tree, on the top of it, it has a heart on top of it. So it's really made me think, where do we put the focus? You know, where do we put the focus? So what I'm doing now is, this is just a daily message, a general for everybody. Listen out for other announcements because I will be putting out some other things here this week. So here we go. So this is a general for everybody. So if you have a question, tune into your question, let it sit quietly in front of your heart, in front of your chest, as if you are observing. As if you are observing it, you know. So I'm using two cards, the John Holland Psychic Tarot cards, the Oracle cards, this one, and then also Stephanie J. King, Colorful Angel cards here as well. And while I was also sitting here, while I was shuffling the cards, the consciousness was showing me that, of course, yes, it is Monday, and some of us are excited about it's a new week. Some of us might feel a little bit in a way that, oh, something I have not completed last week, and then a week is gone, and the person is gone, the situation is gone. And the invitation is that wherever you are, keep that balance, because we cannot have everything always completed in our lives, like situations or people or something. People go, you know, situations pass. So we need to find that balance, that yes, that was up to this point, and now that is going to be moving forward. But then the most important thing is that within ourselves, how we find the balance, you know, past and future, okay? So we are here in the present moment. But what I most certainly, what I feel, this is the 7th of February, that those of you who have done your preparation and you have been in the planning phase of your life, or like a new ideas, or have started with taking some actions, that you are in a good place. That is what I need to say. And then how you are moving forward the forthcoming 1-2 weeks is definitely, okay, now I am, like 2 weeks, yeah. Do more of these and tune the volume on how you are doing your things. Because I feel that once February is out, when February is going to be out very, very quickly, very soon, that a new energy is coming forward, taking place, a new energy is taking place. So here we go, okay? So let's see. I'm just going to bring one card from this one. And it's interesting, while I'm shuffling the cards, you know, it feels that the cards don't want to stop in my hands. And then also, what I'm doing is I'm sensing is this impatience, you know, impatience that, you know, sometimes you want to have everything here, sometimes you want to know the answers immediately in front of us. But what Spirit says, you know, we cannot give you all the answers all the time. You know, sometimes you have to do your human things, your actions in between the guidance, because otherwise people, human beings, human people would sit back. Okay, so let's see what we need to know for today, Monday, the 7th of February 2022. Now, the time what we have experienced has passed, and we cannot go back on time. And quite a lot of the human beings, the humans, are still dealing with that, you know, trauma, still dealing with situations and crying over spilled milk. And what Spirit wants to remind us is that, okay, it's gone. Do the work related to that, but otherwise don't hang on that experience too much, you know. Equally, everybody has the exact amount of time and hours in a day, so why don't you put your focus on to what you are doing next and what your next calling is. It feels like life feels like as if I am meandering, going through time, and then I need to find my focus. And what Spirit says, that's absolutely fine. You know, that is your life. a lot of people think that life is that, oh, it's here and I'm living it and it's that forever thing, and then a forever thing, and then a work, and then a relationship and everything, and always working towards something. But in fact, life is about enjoying, not what we are receiving and what we are getting, that, but then the journey, and then the journey is about letting go things, that is the journey, that is the human journey, not getting really attached to anything and anybody. And in that sense, once we tune into that, then our life feels, or will start feeling more smoother, and also in the mind one receives clarity, so if it makes sense. So here we go. Okay, let's see what the cards are bringing here. Because you see, I am the lovely people you are here. Thanks for joining in. The cards don't want to stop in my hand. Okay, something is coming up. Let's see. So today, Monday the 7th of February, let's see. Truth. Wow. Okay, so look at this card for a moment. Find what your eyes are focusing on in this very moment. And then you see, I asked you at the beginning, what was your question? What is coming to you immediately while you are looking at this card? Look at it. My focus is immediately not even acknowledging what is around, but my focus is immediately on the stars, We've got selection, selection. It's not the selection of things what we need to do, it's nothing to do with the needing or need to do something or have to do something. But then we are here living human beings, and we need to look at the stars, we need to look at what is available for us, and then a selection, and at the same time knowing that some stars are there for us to select them, some stars are there for us to look at them and get inspiration, or using those points of reference to inspire us or to give us ideas to meditate. Look how peaceful. Feel into this card how peaceful it feels. There is no movement. We do not need to see the face. We just need to, feel that energy. I'm feeling balanced with that. Look at that on the scale. There is no rush here. Absolutely, the stars, yes. Yes, absolutely the stars. And even though sometimes the stars can be very, very shiny or too big or too little, doesn't matter if our attention goes to the small stars, small ones, what other people might call irrelevant, but that is what is resonating for us, so we need to go for that. I mean, it's quite beautiful. So today is Monday, the 7th of February, and we are getting a card like that, We need to remember, because my focus is immediately on the frame, What Spirit says that everyone's lives, is in a structure, in a frame, Everybody has what they need to experience within their own life and own lifetime, And then it is just with our human mind. We are going out our balance, going out of our balance, going to speak today, going out of our balance, when we're thinking about what we have lost, what we cannot bring forward, and then also thinking or worrying about the future. And look at that, this is just about something else. And then isn't it just a beautiful reminder for Monday, for the beginning of the week. I love that card. So I hope you found something in this one for yourself. What is your truth? Are you giving away your truth? Are you downsizing your truth? Are you, because of your thinking, you are giving away your truth, or maybe putting your truth over there in the future, and then you think, I will do something, I'll fit myself into this environment, and I will find my truth over there when I get there 2 years time or 5 weeks time or tomorrow. And then it's like the balance comes. The balance comes when we are actually our truth in this very moment, and we are not going backwards and forward and all different things. What is your truth today, Monday the 7th of February? What is your truth? What is really coding? What is really important for you? Not what you want. Not what you want, not necessarily what you want, but what is your truth. If you let that go, what I want, and then, okay, take a breath. What is within me? What is the most important thing to do? You know, even if you are writing a list of things to do, especially at the beginning of the week, then it's the doing, okay? What is the most important thing for you to experience? Start with the thing which is really making you buzzing, you know, resonating and giving you that now I'm excited about it, you know? So find your truth, okay? Find your truth. That is actually the truth, only meaning of why we are here. You know? So here we go. Let's have another one from this one. It's pretty cool for Monday. I just wanted to get out of my hand, and it's joy area. This comes out very often. You know, when I'm asking a question, this one comes out. It's a joy. Yes, let's do it with joy. You know, or let's feel it with joy. Let's find in that very moment when we are finding the balance, finding the joy and being the joy, you know. Now, if you listen to my on-a-front conversation, this is what she was saying. This is what she was talking about. The only thing I could take with me when I passed, when I was called to higher frequencies, is the joy. That is what I knew. I could not take anything else with me, not even the family members in that sense. But then the joy, and then she's coming forward with joy, and ever since she's coming, sometimes even in readings, when I do one-on-one readings, she comes forward and offers advice, you know. So just remember, you know, joy. Where is your joy? How can you make yourself joyful? You know, are you making other people joyful? And then you are feeling grumpy, you know, or you know, or going back to the list, on the list of things. Put yourself there on the top, you know, and then I'm doing and I'm choosing things which are the most invigorating, the most livening thing, you know, the most exciting in the very moment. And that comes from joy as well, you know, and in that sense, it has a ripple effect on the other things, what you need to do, and then the other people, the people around you and communities around you. And then I think it's pretty good. It's a really good focus, especially today. It is Monday, so for the week ahead, although this was for today. So that was my little chit chat here for special messages for today. Now, I know a lot of you want to have private readings. Watch out for announcements, because I am putting things out. I know I've been promising it, but then now I had to wait for some other inspiration to come. So I'm just going to follow those things. So if you want to have a private reading and a one-on-one, then you email. Okay, so there's different hello@zsuzsannamedium.com. You can book me there for half an hour or an hour session. And if you want to have a group, like a card message to people, then watch out for announcements, because I will be doing more of that, but in a slightly different setting, you know. So that was it here. So I hope you are all well. Thanks very much for joining me, and yes, thank you very much for joining me. Speak to you very, very soon. So the options are there, and then there is also an option. If you want to team up with your friends, whether you are in a one building, in a one room, you know, like a little house party or get together, or also on Zoom, I will put out my options for the Zoom parties or the party readings and things like that. So we don't have to travel anywhere, but we can still talk to each other. So you can team up with your bodies, you can buddy up, and then you can create something. And that could be, maybe, you know, you want to include some messages. So, you know, we will talk about that. And watch out for announcements, because I'm very excited about those things as well. So here we go. I'm sending you lots of love, many, many blessings. Thanks very much for being here, especially if you are a new. Thank you very much for being here. We'll go back to the beginning, or check out the other pages here. On this page, if you are watching on YouTube, come to my Facebook page, Zsuzsanna Medium, and my website is zsuzsannamedium.com, and I'm based here in the UK, and I'm really passionate about not just doing readings and telling you what is happening next week, because it is just one thing, and then you are going to make your final decision, but then exactly what is happening with your soul, you know, what is on your soul, what is your soul is about, your soul journey, empowering you, you know. So yes, so here we go. Speaking to you very, very soon, sending lots of love, many, many blessings, and speak soon. Thanks. Bye.